everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Welcome back to another one of my hashtag TAT videos, or Talk About It Tuesday videos. And right off the bat, I do want to say that this is probably going to be one of my most controversial Talk About It Tuesday videos, as well as probably the longest one that I'm going to ever do. Because as you guys saw from the title, today we're going to be talking about Planned Parenthood, birth control, and abortion, and my views on all of that. But before I get started, I'm going to be doing my usual disclaimer. Everything and anything said in this video is just based off my personal opinion, and I'm not trying to offend anyone in any way, shape, or form. These are my opinions, and you do not have to agree with me. You also do not have to attack me in the comments. This is going to be one of my most controversial videos I've ever made, and probably ever will make, but I definitely have my views on it and think it is a topic worth talking about. So without further ado, let's jump into today's video. So in today's video, I will be touching on 3 topics. The 3 topics are birth control, abortion, and Planned Parenthood, and I will be starting with talking about birth control and the age at which a girl should be able to get it without their parents' consent. It is my personal belief that a girl who has started their period and would like to go on birth control because they are sexually active and want to protect themselves, that they should be able to do that without their parents' consent if they are under 18. I think that once you get your period, and if you are sexually active and you want to be put on birth control, but you are either afraid to talk to your parents or your parents won't let you get birth control, that you should still be able to get it. And to be making that decision under the age of 18 to go forward and get birth control just shows that you do have a higher maturity level, because you are going through those lengths just to protect yourself. And if you are going through those lengths to protect yourself from getting pregnant and stuff, I do believe that you should be able to get birth control. But again, that is just my personal opinion, and you do not have to agree with me. Now on to talking about Planned Parenthood. There has been a lot of heat around Planned Parenthood and whether it should be funded by the federal government or not. And it is my belief that I think it should. I think that the federal government should in fact fund Planned Parenthood. And the simple reason for that is because not everyone has money. Also, not everyone has health insurance, and also not everyone has the means to go to a facility to get care that they need. But having access to a Planned Parenthood locally gives them that ability to do so. For those of you who don't know, at Planned Parenthood you can obtain birth control, you can have a pregnancy test done, you can have ultrasounds done, abortions done, which I will be talking about next. You can get prenatal care, and they also have counseling services. And Planned Parenthood has benefited a lot of women. And I have actually heard some heart-wrenching stories about how these women wouldn't be where they are today if they hadn't had Planned Parenthood. And what people don't realize is that just because you are pro-life doesn't mean you have to be against Planned Parenthood, because abortions aren't the only thing Planned Parenthood has to offer. On the list of things that Planned Parenthood does have to offer, I would honestly put abortions right at the bottom. And on top, I would put things like birth control, prenatal care, also STD screenings and pregnancy tests. I honestly would put abortion down at the bottom. And now, the moment you guys have all been waiting for, my views on abortion. My views on abortion are kind of in between. I believe that it is a woman's right to do what she wants with her body, and it is her decision, especially when things like rape come into play. I believe that a woman who has been raped and ends up getting pregnant should have the right to an abortion, and she shouldn't be accosted or shamed or anything like that by others, because that just makes the whole situation worse. What I don't agree with is careless people having sex and then going and having abortions. If you are old enough to make the decision to have sex and you are at a place where you don't want a kid or anything like that, then you need to take the measures to prevent a child from being conceived, like using condoms and birth control, and knowing that one method of protection isn't always enough. Because if you're gonna go out and be careless and not use any sort of protection or anything like that, now I'm not saying like if you use protection and you get pregnant and you know you cannot raise a child or anything, you do have the right to an abortion. But what I'm saying is when women and girls go out and are careless and have abortion after abortion because of their careless mistakes, I do not believe that is right at all. And that is just my own personal opinion. A woman has the right to do what she wants with her body and by the means of how she wants to do it. But at the same time, I believe that if you are making the mature decisions to be sexually active, then you need to think about the consequences that could occur and not just go around and be careless. So to sum up my views on everything that I've talked about today, I believe you shouldn't have to be 18 to to obtain birth control, because if you are mature enough to make the decision that you need birth control, then you should be able to get it. I also believe that Planned Parenthood should be governmentally funded, because not everyone has the means to pay for their healthcare or stuff like that, but having access to Planned Parenthood solves a lot of problems for them. Also, I believe it is a woman's choice to do what she wants with her body. However, if you are going to be going out and being careless, I do not believe you should use abortion as a backup plan by any means, and that you need to educate yourself more on the consequences of having sex unprotected. So those are just my views on Planned Parenthood, abortion, and birth control. Like I said in the beginning, these are my own opinions and you do not have to agree with me. I know that all three of these topics are very controversial and everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and what I have just said is just my own opinion. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. While you guys are down there, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I upload 2 to 3 new videos a week and would love it if you would become part of the Allie Squad. I hope you guys like this video and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!